Hey guys, Theme Park Magic here and welcome back to another video. Now today, we're at a brand new theme park for me. Yes, today we are here in Fantasy Island. Now, straight off the bat, I went on Odyssey. Oh my god. I've been told it was rough. That was really smooth. Incredibly smooth. The amount of airtime you got on that first drop was unbelievable. I'm gonna say this, better than Swarm. Better than Swarm, that first drop, not the whole coaster. Obviously Swarm demolishes it, but that first drop, lots better than Swarm. Anyway, we're gonna see what we're gonna do next, and we're also here for Fear Island as well, I forgot to say that. So we are gonna also do the scare mazes, so cue the Wobble World Extreme intro.
Wobble World.
So we've just came out of Ice Mountain and wow, what a ride. In terms of like Wild Mouse's mousetraps go, where are we heading into? Mystical Dragon Mountain, yeah. In terms of them type of rides go, that is definitely the best I've been on. The theming was amazing, it was all like Christmas snow themed, and there was a massive airtime drop at the end, which boosted me straight off my seat. Which, yeah, that's just the best one I've ever been on. Not best coaster obviously, but best Wild Mouse. Anyway, we're now going on Toucan Tours. There was no audio. Yeah. It's aquarium time, and they've got all these up, little plastic things, obviously because of COVID, but let's go on. A really enjoyable boat ride there, and yeah, very interesting, and I will definitely over close season release an on-ride POV on that, assuming as I did film one, so yeah, look forward to that. Anyway, I'm gonna see what we're gonna do next. I'm hoping it might nearly be time for Scare Me. I mean, it's not even lunchtime yet, but I really want to get scared today. It's the day before Halloween. Tomorrow, Toxic Junkyard, my music video comes out, so yeah, let's see what we're going to do next. can see behind me, there we go, we have done Millennium, and once again, what a really smooth coaster. Definitely not what people tend to call it. People say that these are some of the worst coasters. I absolutely love every single coaster here so far at Fantasy. I definitely think they're in my top 20 coasters maybe. Remember, I've not been abroad or anything, I've only been to the UK. But so far, I'm really impressed with all 3 coasters that we've been on. We've still got one more that we can go on because one of the coasters is a kiddie credit, which means that we can't get it because we're slightly too tall. And the other one looks really good. Like, I've just seen it go past. And the car looks similar to the Max and Moritz car at Efteling. And yeah, I've still got the scare mazes to do. My friends said they don't want to come in, so I got to make that decision whether I want to go in by myself, which would be very scary. Oh, here goes Millennium. Hey! But yeah, I've got to make that decision whether I go in by myself or not. But currently, they're in Volcano, which is a drop tower. If you know me, I don't like drop towers. But I'm going to maybe find a ride that I go on by myself, maybe. Or I might try and look for the scare mazes and go in one by myself. But yeah, we'll see what we're going to do next. Anyway, here's some more off-road shots of Millennium. Go in the Haunting now, which is our first scare attraction off Fear Island, so I'll see you when we're in there. So we have just came out of the first scare maze of this Fear Island event, the Haunting. Now, I'm gonna give some spoilers. So essentially, it was like a castle, and it was all built up to the City Hall or the Grand Hall. So you had a little pre-show with the actor talking about how there was a witch and she died and she got hung here, and the Grand Hall is where she lives and your job is to find the witch. So you go through a load of these spaces. Now, the actor kept putting our hoods up and hoods down. At one point we had to crawl, fully like hands and knees crawl for about a good 2 minutes. And the finale scene was similar to the dungeons where he talks about my grandmother and then the lights go out, the witch appears. But overall, I think that wasn't a bad scare maze. I would rate it over Darkest Depths. Would I rate it over Attic and Mine Tours and Freak Show? Probably not. But let's remember that this isn't a theme park, this is merely an amusement park. Like, as you can hear, popular music is playing. I'm gonna get copyright strikes, so I'm gonna try and talk as much. But yeah, I would rate that a good solid 6 out of 10. Anyway, let's see what we're gonna do next. So I have just done House of Voodoo Cursed. Yeah, that was tamer than the Haunting. I would say that Darkest Depths was scarier. Yeah, I don't think that it's their fault. I think it's just the theming. Not the theming, as in like the storyline. Like, voodoo things don't really scare me. And there's not a lot that you can do with voodoo. Incredibly short as well. I'd say it was only a 2-minute walkthrough. And we got lost. So a 2-minute walkthrough and we got lost. Not too great. But still a very enjoyable maze. It's just wasn't scary at all, I would say. I didn't really get scared. I didn't get jump scared. It was more a walkthrough than an actual horror maze, I would say. Anyway, I think I'm going to do the final one, Disturbium, on my own. So, oh dear, wish me luck. Unfortunately, I am not going to do Disturbium. It has a 35-minute queue and my mum wants me to go back to the caravan now. But that is going to end the Fear Island trip of 2020. So I did 2 mazes out of the 3. That's not bad. I might just come back and just do the 1 maze and buy the 1-shot ticket. Just to do that 1 maze maybe at the end of my holiday. But that did look really good and I'm actually really upset that I can't go in. But yeah, I've been Theme Park Magic, guys. You guys have been awesome and I'll see you in the next video. Toxic Junkyard, Freak Show, Reborn from the Graveyard, Clans v lads, you know we're gonna strike hard. Toxic Junkyard, walking through, yeah, we're gonna bombard. Mutants know that we are the vanguard.